I guess I'll start off from talking about like my dad, finding out that he was Native American and being a surprise and going through his history and finding out that his great grandmother was full-blooded Native American, and that's how it all started. And then we started trying to get in touch with our culture. So we've been going to powwows, we've been researching about our past, our history, and then from there we started like also making Native American things. So when I was starting at a young age at 11, I started doing dream catchers. My mom taught me how to do the headdresses. So what I'm holding here is an amethyst. This is considered a B class because of the color here. You can see it's a little bit more darker and it's all pointed. It was part of a cathedral, but it was broken down into this beautiful, gorgeous piece. Now you could find amethyst, I believe, underground. You could dig them up, find them. They're really hard to come by. You can only find them in Brazil and certain other countries, but they're mostly found in Brazil. They're very beautiful, gorgeous, and they have this beautiful, rich purple color as well. And we have a lot of them at our store here too. You could tell on the bottom here, right here, oops, it's like this little agate. So what they start from a little crystal, and then they start growing, and they keep growing until someone digs them out, and that's when they stop growing. Because the reason why they stop growing is because they were exposed to the sun and to the air, and makes them, stop growing. But if they were to be still remain underground, it would have grown huge. Like I'm talking like probably 15 feet or more. And that's how big this thing gets. What you're looking at here is a geo. So geo is two part of a half. So it is, you could tell here is missing a partner. But it used to be all connected, and it was a big round ball. And then once you break it into, you could see like it has beautiful crystal inside. And you could tell with the little points here and those little points here as well. You can only find them in certain places in the United States. We found this one in Arkansas while we were digging. So what we have here is a Sistine Cathedral. As you can tell here, this was part of a whole. It was sliced down by my uncle, and he's the one that polished the outside, and you can see it's all smooth here. And now you could look the inside as well. You could tell from here, from this little side, that this is just still developing, not fully developed, still developing. And you can tell here from the colors, this is probably a B class. B class meaning that it's a bit dark, but not too dark. A class is really dark, and C class is like pretty bright. But you can tell here's B class is a beautiful color. It has a deep, rich orange, and you can see like the insides here. I don't know if you can see in the camera, like little black dots. You can tell from these little fibres is they have like little like living organism that used to be alive and now entrapped in this beautiful citrine crystal. And it tells a lot of history about like how old this crystal is and like where it was from. So I have here was part of a cathedral, but it was broken into pieces, and now we got this huge beautiful piece here. And this is amethyst C class, you could tell because it's a little bit brighter, not too dark, but it's still very beautiful. Of course, this beautiful crystal is around 1,000 years old, you could tell. You could tell from the little points here and there that they're pretty big, so you could tell like they're really old. And you have this beautiful casing here as well from like where it just started from the bottom, and now it got up to here. And it's really beautiful, really nice. It's all broken into pieces, but it's still a beautiful display you could put up here. I think it's like a piece of art, basically. You could put them in your living room. You could tell here that this is all just paint from the bottom here, just to make sure that it's covered and it's not like pointy and scratching anyone here. We could tell here this is where it started, and then it started growing and growing and growing until it was fully developed into a crystal. Oh, here's the back part of it. You could literally see the history where it all started. This is all handmade by my mother. So what we see here is the inside. It's all full leather. And then you can see here the stitching to make it more longer. And then the feathers here, these are rooster feathers, you could say here. And they're all handmade. This is fake fur. So we can make sure that the feathers and the real leather stand out. And this little cord here is what attached the little fur and the feather. And it was all hand by my mother. It probably took her, I believe, like 2 months to finish the whole thing. This is how it looks worn. It has this little thing in the front here. And then it has the beautiful headdress sticking up here. And you can tell from the back, like it starts to like flare out. How it looks, the headdress. Oh, pretty fit, quite snug. And that's how it looks on the bottom. They're all handmade by my mother. This can take about like a month to make, but she has done the impossible and made this in probably like less than 2 weeks. So half a month. Right, so over here is this beautiful fossil piece. This is Anthropocera and this is Ameliornite. It's been polished and now you can see in this full beauty, like how these fossils been solidified. This is probably like 500 years old, not even, but 500 million years old. They are hard to come by as well, and this has all been polished by my uncle. He's also the ones that have been going out and collecting these beautiful fossil pieces so we could sell at our store. You can tell here this used to also be like living organisms. So I believe this one here used to be in the sea and cleaned this one. And then they just died and it's been solidified. So what I have here is a shield. So when Native Americans were fighting, they'll have this big, huge shield. This is just like an artwork of it, but this shield will be there to protect you. So they'll hold it as like an armor, basically. But now it just become a beautiful art. And what we have here, it was all handmade by my mother. This is real deer feather. Here is shaped at Texas. And we have the thunderbird as well in the middle, and it's all beaded. And what we have here is the turkey feathers all down here. And just one of like many pieces that we still carry. We still make by hand. So I have here is a dream catcher. Everyone knows about the dream catcher. It has the webs, the feather. So there is a legend of the dream catcher. And how it goes is when someone have bad dreams, it will enter to the middle, so be stuck in this web, and then until the sun comes out, the bad dreams will come down and then vanquish. Of course, the good dream will always remain because they always know how to find a way through the webs, but the bad dreams will always remain caught on the webs until the sun comes. And this one, I believe it's quill. It's quill feathers. And it's all beaded as well, and I believe this one's also leather as well. The exterior here's all leather, and then we got this beautiful like cow horn. You can see here the skull of a cow is right there in the middle. What we have here is a warrior necklace. This was handmade by my father and brother as well. So what we have here is a turquoise. They polished the turquoise to make it look like an arrowhead. We also have more turquoise here on this necklace. We got volcanic stone, and what we have here, this white part is real buffalo bone, all carved and shaped. So now we could use it as a necklace. The history of this warrior necklace is when men will go out to fight, their father will make them these handmade, unique necklaces. That's why we never make repeats of this warrior necklace. They're all different. And we try to make sure that our history as a Native American don't die out. So this is just a living piece of our history. So what we have here is this beautiful choker. You see these white beads are all real buffalo bone, so you're not getting a fake plastic beads. This is real authentic buffalo bone. And all these little strands here are real leather, including the side piece as well, to hold the whole choker all together. And from the back, all you have to do is just tie it from the back, and then it will just literally stay there on your neck the whole day until you untie it. And it's a really beautiful piece. Like I said, any woman or male can wear this choker. This choker is only $98. So what I'm wearing is a poncho. This will keep you warm, keep your shoulder warm, your arm warm as well. And it's actually has this really nice texture to it as well. And it has like this little beautiful like little cuts out that just fall and dangles. And it's all like buffalo bone as well. We also have many different designs. And I have a dream catcher, arrowhead. And what I'm wearing here is also a necklace, all handmade by my mother. She's the one that makes this as well. And it's a little arrowhead that comes down and you get all the way up to the top. And you could also as well wear a choker. This is my personal favorite. This is all real leather, handmade by my, like I said, father and mother. And this is all beautiful. It comes all around to the neck as well. It makes a great standing piece. And on what I wear on my arms, I wear these beautiful bracelets. You could wear them like almost every day. I wear them to school and I also wear them to work. Got rose quartz. This is labradorite. We also got bloodstone, and each stone always have different meanings as well. And we'll like give you the little card so you can look at the meanings, or we'll also give you advice, not advice, but we'll also tell you like what each of these stones. So this bloodstone have meanings of like protection. We got rose quartz, it's a love stone, and labradorite, it's a friendship stone.
What was the pricing?
So these bracelets can range from anywhere from $8 all the way up to $15. We got this beautiful necklace here. This is, I believe, this is only $39. We got this choker here. This one here is $59. It could range vary, but it's around $59. And then this poncho here is only $49.